Okay, guys, this is a public service announcement. Don't mess with black nerds. They're smarter than you. They're more prepared than you. They're better researched than you. So if you want to come racist, be prepared for the aftermath. This young man was literally doing his TikTok about Pokemon cards, and a white racist man decided he wanted to jump all into his live and get all the way racist, hard R.
Glad I could finally make a stream. My favorite set is Surging Sparks, and I was curious how you like being Section 8 monkey. Why am I being called a Section 8 monkey? We can get Pokemon cards with food stamps now. Why? What is with the racism while I'm trying to open Pokemon cards? I'm literally at the last pack. Like, damn, if you would let me finish. Wasn't bad enough you had to take basketball from us. Now you want Pokemon. How about you stick to something your people invented, such as cannibalism? That wasn't us. Why is there so much racism in the Pokemon community? I just went on live, right? And I'm sitting here minding my business, just organizing some cards. And this guy joins the panel and he's like, oh, I have cards. Can you help me figure out if they're worth anything? I'm like, for sure. I pull up the website. I ask him like, okay, show me what you have. He turns on his camera. And then this is what happens next. What's on, okay. And what are the numbers at the very bottom, on the very, very bottom of the card? Right here, what do these numbers say?
It's Nigger.
Dude, are you serious? Why are you like this?
It's nigger.
No, but seriously, but why are you like this?
And here's what happened next.
To the white guy that called me slurs over and over again in my live stream the other night for no reason, guess what? You're gonna get kicked out of the United States Navy. You know how they tell us that we should be careful what we do on social media because there could be real life consequences? Hi, my name's Real Life Consequence. I've done a thorough background check and now I know everything about you. I know what little town in Texas you're from. I know your name, your phone number, your email address. I've seen your disciplinary records. I know the names of all of your family members, including your dead mother and your daughter who turns 2 next week, and her mother who's gonna have to pay for all the birthday presents this year because you came into my live stream and saw a black man who was talking about Pokemon cards and video games, and you assumed, yeah, he's not going to do anything if I call him slurs repeatedly even though he's trying to help me. Turns out I am going to do something. Turns out there are so many things I can do because I have all the screenshots, I have all of the recordings. I know that after you left my live stream, you went into someone else's and started talking about how much you love Jesus and God and the Bible. So maybe I should send that evidence to the church you go to in that little town we both know about. I know exactly which boat in the Navy you serve on, and I know the names of black sailors that serve on the same boat as you. Maybe I'll send the clips to them as well. But only after I send them to the Naval Inspector General's office because I'm getting you fired. I'm getting you kicked out of the Navy. There's nothing you can do to stop me. There is no apology I will accept. There is no excuse I will listen to. There is no money you could offer me. You're getting fired. And when you're working the graveyard shift in an Amazon warehouse and your back hurts and your feet hurt and those white bright lights are beating down on you and the teenager who still has his life ahead of him walks up to you and says, what are you doing here? Tell him the truth. Tell him about me.
Damn!
The brother's name is Tomo, T-A-M-O, or Noritomo. I'm going to put his information below so y'all can follow him. He's gotten to 300,000 followers in like 48 hours based on the response to his devastating response. But I'm going to put his information below because y'all should follow him. Get him to 1 million followers. He deserves it. All right, young blood, nephew, you did that. Well done. Well done, young man. Well done.